Is it just me, or does this music sound oddly familiar? Today I am playing Magnum Quest, and as you may have guessed, it's an auto RPG, one that is determined, maybe even destined, to compete with the best of the worst of the genre, Raid Shadow Legends. If you've paid any attention to tiny little games in the past, you already know I'm not a huge fan of this genre, so I'm going to go about this video a tad bit different. Join me as I walk a mile in the shoes of an auto RPG fanatic. Let's take a look at the other side of the coin, in this I think I understand video. Before we get started, I'd like to thank the sponsor of this video. Tiny Little Games is your free source of random mobile game gibberish. Today I'm offering a special one-time deal. Click that subscribe button and get rewarded with a lifetime of Tiny Little Games nonsense. Okay, back to the video. Magnum Quest is exactly what you see here, the definition of the action auto RPG. Let's make a list. Endless amounts of stage-by-stage battles, auto combat that auto attacks with the occasional manual special abilities, resource gathering that feeds into hero leveling, and the most important of all, hero summoning. Don't you dare forget the importance of hero summoning. Okay, now that the foundation is built, we can all move on from the initial disappointment of what this game is. Look, I'm not a huge fan of this genre. I just don't see the attraction, mainly because I don't have much fun when playing these types of games. I get rather bored easily. I can only stare at the same animations for so long, until my brain starts to turn off and I start thinking about my life decisions and why I am the person I am. No game should remind me of the complete utter disappointment of a human I am. Instead, I should be distracted by the cool fun stuff I'm doing. Okay, rant over. I will now begin to uncover the mystery of why people find these games attractive. Believe it or not, I think I know. I'll start with desire. There is always the desire to get stronger, to beat the next stage, to upgrade my hero, to summon a more powerful one, and Magnum Quest has desire in spades. For me, it wasn't the campaign, or the PvP, or even the Endless Tower. It was the factions. Each hero belongs to an elemental faction. By having more of the same faction on your team, the player gains stat boosts. This really drove my desire to acquire more heroes of the same faction. It was to the point of massive summoning just so I can get the chance to obtain one. Finally building a squad to match those bonuses felt like a tiny achievement. I can't really pinpoint why. Maybe it was some self-implemented goal I set, and once achieved I was so eager to create different setups. My new goal was to build a faction based around my healer. This elf queen was a beast when it came to more difficult encounters. Getting in a last minute heal with a boost to amount healed felt like a well-earned high five to the air. I can see the desire to build a well-crafted squad, and for that, I understand the engagement a system like this can provide. Moving on to the most surprising of all, a game mode that actually presents fun. I can't speak for all in the genre, yet most do come with different types of modes. Campaign mode isn't always the main draw. Some enjoy PvP, others love digging into an endless dungeon. For me, it was the Trials mode. OMG poop on a stick, this mode is fun. Let me break it down. 3 enemies stand in front of you. Pick one, beat the stage, then choose a power-up before the next battle. Defeat another enemy, then hire a more powerful hero, then maybe get a chance to boost weapon damage, then fight another enemy, each with more increasing difficulty. All of this while keeping the same health meter and stats that carry over, then fight an epic boss, then set out again on a quest of battles, random pickups, boss encounters, until you finally complete it and unlock a super duper chest full of awesome goodies. This mode felt like a fully realized game, like a mixture of a roguelike and an endless battle mode with a sprinkle of real stat RPG elements. However, once it ends, you do have to wait 48 hours to play it again, and you bet I will, as this mode is the best part about Magnum Quest. If any other auto RPG has this or something with this type of mechanic, then I can see why numerous people would dive into this strategic and fun-filled experience. So I guess there is more to this genre. The desire for team building, the fun out-of-the-box game modes, and most of all, the thrill of a near-death win. I almost sold myself on Magnum Quest. The art style is fantastic, and the whole heroes being statues that fight on a Dungeons and Dragons type floor is a cool twist. In fact, the design choices here give the game a more pleasing look when compared to something like Raid Shadow Legends. I found myself wanting to build the ultimate team. I wanted to destroy the Trials. I was even considering obliterating the Endless Tower. Then it all came to an end when I realized in order for me to do that, I need to pay an insane amount of money to do so. The paywall is fierce in this one. Not only will you need to pay for the chance to summon great heroes, shows, but resources get scarce the further one plays. Throw in a convoluted season pass, and the potential to spend more than any console game is here. So I've come full circle. I started with my disdain for the genre. I began to understand why these games are so popular. Then I realized why I don't play them long term. If auto RPGs are your go-to mobile games, then definitely give Magnum Quest a play. If you're anything like me, then maybe give it a try. If not, just to understand what all the craze is about. But if you're sick and tired of anything auto related, then give this one a Magnum pass. See, I can be an understanding fellow. Do people even use the word fellow? What's wrong with me? As always, thanks for watching Tiny Little Games. Please subscribe to support my channel, like for more videos, and ring that notification bell for video updates. Fun fact, I'm gonna wait the 48 hours in order to play Trials again.